Hey there, it's Mark from Set My Site, and in this video, I am going to show you how to generate a share link on Dropbox so that you can share a Dropbox folder with us. Now, first of all, before we get started, I just want to state that we normally recommend that you locate a specific share link and then send that share link to us via email rather than invite us to access your Dropbox folder via Dropbox invite feature. Now, let me show you the difference between those two options and show you how to kind of do both of those options. And then I'll kind of explain why we prefer to have the share link. So the first thing that a lot of folks will do is they may create a new folder. So they'll go over here and click new folder, and then it'll say folder name. So I'll say test folder, and then it says only you or specific people. And they may select specific people and then click next and then try to share this with, let's say, Mark at Set My Site or info at Set My Site, something like that, right? And then you can choose the can edit and can view. So we actually don't want you to share your folders with us in this manner, because what happens is anybody else in the business who isn't accessing the info at or the Mark at Set My Site email is unable to access your photos because they're not using that email. So we need you to not invite a very specific email, but rather generate a share link. So let me show you how to do that. On these folders here, I can actually hover over any one of them, and then a share option pops up, right? So what you want to do is click on an existing folder. So let's say you've already created the folder, added your photos and documents to it. Locate that folder and then click on the share button next to it. So then it'll give you some options in terms of sharing. But what we want you to do here is locate this share a link instead. This is what we really want you to do. And you can just click on create link. So that will create the link for you, and then click on copy link, right? So it shows you what the link looks like. Now you've got that link copied to your clipboard. So I'll just paste it in the browser bar so you can see it. We want you to paste this link into an email to your personal account manager. Now, the reason why we want you to paste the link in is because when you do that, if your personal account manager needs to forward that link to your designer or your developer who's assigned to your project, he can do so without there being access issues. Because when you do a share and then invite via email, what happens is only the person with that email can access those that new file that you've created. So your developer or your designer who you don't actually communicate with may not be able to access those files or folders. So hopefully this has been helpful, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.